Welcome to ExpressIRSForms. Quickly e-file your 1099 and W-2s through IRS authorized ExpressIRSForms and successfully transmit to the IRS in just a few steps. Your easily accessible 1099 DIV form template is ready to be filled here that keeps you hassle-free. Here you can add the federal information in terms of amount for the 1099 DIV form. Enter distribution details for the boxes 1 through 11 in amount for this return 1099 DIV that needs to be reported to the federal government and ensure the payer and recipient details are accurate. For box 1A, enter dividends including dividends from money market funds, net short-term capital gains from mutual funds, and other distributions on stock. Box 1B, enter the portion of the dividends in box 1A that qualify for the reduced capital gains rates. Box 2A, enter total capital gain distributions and include all amounts shown in boxes 2B, 2C, and 2D. Box 2B, enter any amount included in box 2A that is an unrecaptured section 1250 gain from certain depreciable real property. Box 2C, enter any amount included in box 2A that is a section 1202 gain from certain qualified small business stock. Box 2D, enter any amount included in box 2A that is a 28% rate gain from sales or exchanges of collectibles. Box 3, enter non-dividend distributions if determinable. Box 4, enter backup withholding. For example, if a recipient does not furnish its TIN to you in the manner required, you must backup withhold at a 28% rate on certain dividend payments reported on this form. Box 5, enter the recipient's prorate share of certain amounts deductible by a non-publicly offered RIC in computing its taxable income. Box 6, enter foreign tax paid on dividends and other distributions on stock. Box 7, enter the name of the foreign country or U.S. possession for which the foreign tax was paid and reported in box 6. Box 8, enter cash distributed as part of a liquidation. Box 9, enter non-cash distributions made as part of a liquidation. Show the fair market value as of the date of distribution. Box 10, enter exempt interest dividends from a mutual fund or other RIC. And Box 11, enter exempt interest dividends paid by a RIC on specified private activity bond to the extent that the dividends are attributable to interest on the bonds received by the RIC minus an allocable share of the expenses. Now verify payer and recipient details and edit or change any details as needed. Please note, state details will be collected on the next page. If you have any questions or need further assistance on completing Form 1099 DIV, please feel free to contact our dedicated support team here in Rock Hill, South Carolina at 704-839-2270 or send us an email to support@expressirsforms.com.